Iowa 0-3 on the year. First serve comes from sophomore setter Bailey Ortega, and our first attack and kill for Maury Hinkle with the serve for the Hawkeyes. The attack by 22 Sophie Summers. The serve by Calais. Back set and rejected by the combination of Summers and Hoffman. So it stays 19-17 Iowa, and the serve coming from Maury Hinkle. Powell sets it for the finish from the redshirt freshman Sophie Summers. And now the Huskies on the serve, 25-25. Back set for the rolling Jones, and it's blocked by the Huskies, and now Washington will have its first set point of Ortega. And on the quick set, got the finish by Sophie Summers. Mickelson playing for the second time here in her redshirt freshman season. And it's 23-11 for the Huskies. Emma Calais will serve.
Notre Dame hitting a 400 clip as of this point. Summers fights through it.
Sophia Summers, Tim Nolan brought her in from Washington. She led her team in blocks in 2023, but showing the ability to finish off plays as well.
We know some. Northwestern, short set to Summers. Puts it down.
Found a lot of success so far. That's already her second kill of the day. Just finding the arm of Grace Langer and basically hitting it right down Langer's arm, as you could see on the replay there.
Tim Nolan trying to look, still looking for his first win. Northwestern been caught out of system many times by Notre Dame, but with a big serve like that, it also comes down to 5 errors here in the first set. Randorf with another block. She's got her game face on.
Team in blocks entering tonight, but that number's only going to go up. Look at the anticipation. Getting right in front of Grace Langer, not even allowing her to go.
It's also best to kind of get your cameras refreshed from West Ryan Arena, since the last time you were here was 1989. Cats down 1. Notre Dame has to reel off the block. Northwestern sends it down again. Sophia Summers, Alexa Rousseau get up there.
She was all over the court and doing whatever the offense needed her to do.
Here's Sant. Wright with a messy reception. Sliding save from Northwestern, and Wright sends it over. Northwestern has to regroup. Off speed go the Irish, and they do it again in miraculous fashion and win the point. A block from Summers gets Northwestern on the board here in set 2.
Get a good kill in the gap, and they're finding success with that so far.
They get to do it all over again on Saturday. Another block for Sophia Summers.
Portland native just reading and reacting so well. Again, you saw on the replay, Lucy Trump tried to go for the cross net, but Summers got her right hand up there.
On the near side is Trump. Rousseau gets that second ball and is able to feed Summers.
Summers coming in and showing the younger players how to play winning volleyball could be a massive boon for this team, as she does it again on the block.
Here's that play again. You see just a one-handed set to keep it up, but Summers is able to finish that off every time.
Very successful so far.
And give credit to Tim Nolan and the entire coaching staff. A lot of them are put in this position for the first time, or at least in their first year with this Northwestern program, and having to rely on a lot of new faces. You got to be able to serve, clip the tape. Summers with the swing. They go back row right at Northwestern. Right, bump set for Rousseau, the lefty roll shot. Notre Dame players are all over each other, but there's the block. Rousseau and Summers.
By Fiona Schrader, you can see on the replay Monson struggling to get up, and Notre Dame can't quite recover through. It's good to see that comfortability, that willingness to try and push the boundaries of the offense.
Sophie Hurt re-enters to serve. Rousseau up the middle for Summers. Sophia Summers on the one ball, and the Wildcats back up 10.
So right in the center of the court, just a beautiful soft touch, and Summers just has to swing the arm and put it down.
Back to serve now for the Huskies. That's Chernelia again. Set comes out for Randorf. Big dig. Hoffmeyer sends it into the sky. Gravengood is rejected. Randorf joins Summers, and the Wildcats have block number 1 of the game.
Has been excellent in the blocking. Look at the read, look at the timing, and the way she angles her arms to force that right into the ground.
Rousseau looking to serve it out here. And NIU has to play a free ball. More issues with the passing. Summers! Rousseau for Summers, and the Wildcats put away a dominant set 1 victory.
Summers is there. Just no good attack angles there for Atiemo.
Dug by Navarrete. Rousseau all the way across for Reed. What an up there on the far side by Nedich. Rousseau returns the favor. Randorf on the free ball. Lezon, it's in on the block. Reed and Summers again. And that Northwestern front line continues to be effective.
All over, all night long.
The middle rotation continues to bear fruit for the Wildcats. And another free ball. Rousseau for Summers. Too easy for the Wildcats.
Only a 6-point game, but NIU can't keep trading points forever.
It is 15-8. I know our scoreboard says 15-9.
Well, the stadium scoreboard also says 15-9.
Yep, and there's a reason they both say the same thing. Anyways, it's 16 for Northwestern either way at this point. Close things out.
Just some great offense from the Wildcats here. That middle set to the middle blocker has worked all night long, and Summers.
23-15. That is a big kill from Sophia Summers. Long snatch, Schnitter. Reed, opposite side. And that's just great work defensively. Who else but Summers using that 6-foot free frame.
She's also been getting in on the defensive side. You see over 1.5 digs per game. She's becoming an all-around player in her own right.
That is nifty stuff from Summers. Navarrete. Dowler tried the setter put down. Summers right there to send it back.
Without those games, Terps might not have enough nerve or composure, but they have held it together really well so far.
Russo out of the timeout. Williams keeps it up. And Schnitter can't reward because of the defensive work. Summers has 3 blocks. Wagner tries near side. Terps send it back. Chance for Maryland in system. Schnitter sent back by Summers. At 20.
Yeah, you've got 6'3" in the middle for that reason, and that's really all the focus on the defense.
How will Maryland respond out of the timeout? Another block at the front.
And it's been Sire who's been stifled plenty of these times. She comes back for the 5th year for this exact reason. She's been a real steadfast presence.
Russo sets Summers, and that combination has just been deadly.
Overpass to come, and Schnitter to kill off.
Summers has it cleaned up, but she's right there to get it herself again. It's a 25. If it does go to a 5th set, that one to 15. Maryland tries to respond. Russo, and who else but Sophia Summers.
That exact reason. Spot moments are huge. That's one right there.
Sophia Summers with the left ties this thing. The Cats look for their 3rd straight win right here. Bryan has it sent back. Summers, she's been quiet for a while. Look at the last play. Schnitter was able to dig it out, and there's the...
So the diving play had to happen.
She tries to make it 3 in a row. This one rainbows a little bit. And allows Hudson to take a swing. It's dug out by Lily Wagner. Hazan returns it, and another great dig from Purdue. It's Allie Hornung. Quick swing in the middle. Sophia Summers, the Washington transfer, stretches the Northwestern lead.
Seeing what you can do, what the other team's trying to do. Now both teams are going to be able to really get into their systems and try and work it.
Chacoin 2 kills on 3 attacks. Quick ball for Summers. She finds the middle.
For Purdue defensively, I mean, watch. There's nobody home in the middle. Northwestern's got to take advantage of that.
Tied at 22. Colvin again. Gets blocked.
What a powerful block. Purdue tries the back set. Hazan is right there and just couldn't quite get set in time.
It's that low, just barely clipping the tape set, or serve, excuse me, from Ryan McAleer. It's giving Northwestern a hard time, but the block is there to answer.
It is Summers leading the way with 3 blocks. Look at the way she angles her body.
3 straight points for the Wildcats. Tough reception, overpass. Summers puts it down again. Wagner to Rousseau, who dumps. Purdue was ready. Hudson off the roll. Kept up. Summers puts it in the middle, continues to dial up the heat.
Northwestern used those with great success in the first set, and they're doing so. Who's played a lot of volleyball. The size, the strength, the smarts, there's almost nothing the defense can do.
They look for Chacoin. She unloads one, but it's kept up. Rylan Reed from the same spot that Rousseau's found success, but it's another block for Sophia Summers.
Better as he's gone along. He's made 4 NCAA regional finals. 3 of them have come since 2020. So it feels like Purdue's hit that point where it's like, now you have to mention them with the Nebraskas. Wishing that one, that's an auspicious start to the set for her and the team. Such a powerful swing. Now 11 kills. She and Wallard might be battling it out for kill leader the rest of the way. It just makes it impossible to deal with.
You see it on your screen after a season high 17 aces. Last time out against Minnesota, Purdue commits 12 errors tonight. That's the highest of the year.
And that, I think, is where their consistently high ranking comes from, is this team just will not go away. Even if they're not finding success, they're going to go back to their big 4.
Hazan serves back into play. Hudson blocked, put down. Rylan Reed gets a swarming from her teammates.
Combo with Sophia Summers, perfect rotation. They were reading Eva Hudson, they'll have an error.
And it's a good one. Quick ball for Summers though, and the crowd grows even louder.
Northwestern Wildcat, and off the block, pulled off the block for the Mosher gets it blocked.
That was a great read.
Mosher and Philpott into the Northwestern block.
Certainly second in the Big Ten in service aces. Riley serving line to line. Tough serve gets Northwestern out of system.
Terry from the back row and down off the block. They still are inside the top 100 in that category, so they can block. It's something that they can do. Middle attack, Sophia Summers.
Summers here on the quick. We've also seen Kennedy Hilgen involved.
Terry, though, back to serve. Almost to 200 aces in her career. Already the all-time leader at Illinois. Hernandez the tip. Popped in the air by Rousseau. A back row attack goes off the net from Wagner. Hernandez and the block by Summers and Hazan, and that is 5 block points in set 1 for Northwestern, and now it's set point. So set point serve from Hazan. Mundo, another great play. Hernandez, the swing. Bump set by libero right. Mosier and Mundo collide on the ground, and the block goes off the Illinois player, and that's Northwestern's point, and that's Northwestern's set. 25-22, 1-0 here on Big Ten Plus.
Brings a fiery presence to this Illini squad.
And a lot of experience. That's a grad transfer. Oh, great play, Mosier. And then Mundo to help cover. Terry gets it over. Russo sets it for Summers, so along with the 6 blocks, Sophia Summers adjusting to a new spot on the court this season after a very successful freshman year.
Playing a lot more right back. Was playing primarily middle back last year. And again, the middles.
For Illinois, so now a 4th serve for Martinez Mundo. Rousseau to Summers, and that's down on the Illinois side. All 3 of those Illinois points. And then the Illini took the lead at 4-3 and haven't relinquished it. Philpott into the block. Good coverage by Hernandez, but here's Carter. Terry can't end it just yet. Northwestern with their 9th block point.
Knows the right shot to go to.
10 kills, 292 today for her. The slide, Summers, that lands in. Aces now on the year for Wright. Had a couple against Purdue as well. Gets to the floor for that ball. Hazan, cross court. Martinez Mundo, the dig. Terry off the Northwestern block of Summers and Rousseau. So up to double-figure block points.
All the last set up until this point, but a nice job putting up a wall there.
Now a 4th serve for Barry. Summers into the block of Philpott. Hazan feeling the pressure of that block. Terry and Northwestern able to answer back.
A whole lot of room. Great press by
Hale to serve. Gibson setting up Webker again, but the block is stronger than the swing. Carter looks to get that going. An overpass, joust won by Summers. There's the power in the middle. Win set number 1. We'll find out when we return.
Built an early lead last time. Now they'd like to build an early lead and keep it this time around.
Right, the liberos had relatively quiet set, just 3 digs, but a loud block coming from Randorf.
This year, but hasn't done a great job so far.
Messy reception from Wright again. Northwestern has to give it free. Gibson quickly gave it up to Rader. Now Londot on the near side. Nice dig from Wright. Here's Reed with the tip. Once again, Londot gets blocked. Sophia Summers continuing to roll in the middle spot.
You mentioned, and Rylan Reed do a good job getting over. They're prepared for it the whole way. You could see Reed pointing towards the slide, and she and
for Ohio State, Reese Webker has 3 aces, including what was the closing point in set 2. Here's Londot into the block. Rylan Reed, Sophia Summers get up and put the ball down.
Above all night long. Reed, as you can see, gets perfect positioning on that shot.
First serve belongs to Sophia Summers, and we are underway with a service ace that finds the back line for Northwestern. Russo. Nice dig by Schumacher. It's over, though. And tossed down out of the middle, that time by Summers. Service errors have been a problem for Orzel in the past, but she's really cleaned up in that area, too. Now Russo is setting here. Turned back by the Badger block. It's messy, but Randorf gets a swing out of it. Recycled. And now Russo will set Randorf again. Herbinger calling her own number. It's kept alive, though, somehow by Northwestern. Verbinger sets Robinson this time, and it's rejected. Randorf.
Yeah, that was a back and forth battle there at the net, and Northwestern comes out on top. A huge block on Devin Robinson.
See if she's got another one in her to end it. It's a good pass this time. Carter sets the middle, and it's put away by Summers.
Yeah, we talked before about how good these two middle blockers are.
There comes the lefty. A rocket at Schumacher. Forces Orzel off the court, and it induces a free ball. Another chance here for the Wildcats, and Summers again out of the middle. She's had a lot of success in the last couple of matches.
Quick set is really working in Northwestern's favor. Just get it up and give it to Summers and get.
Allowing the gap there for Robinson. Here's Orzel. Man, a weird set there from Russo, but it worked out. Didn't maybe look like it was totally in sync, but it snuck right through the seam there.
Element a little bit, and it was shown there again. Another point for Northwestern.
Good bump set here from Orzel. Gonna recycle out of it here. Orzel's in the back row. Joust. And Wisconsin. Buchtikin. Franklin. An rejection. Summers turns back the reigning national player of the year.
Sarah Franklin pretty well putting her hands over the net. And
Lola Schumacher ready to serve now. Off speed, nice up there by Franklin. There's a free ball though for Northwestern. Middle set again, and Summers has been on fire. She is a perfect 5 for 5 today. Now she goes back to the service line and fires an ace serve. High short serve there from Buchtikin, and Summers stays perfect. They've had no answer for her so far.
yeah, a great play there by Summers, pushing that ball down on that quick set again.
Now here's the Polish native back at the line here for Wisconsin, one of two on this team. Big swing there, Randorf, and it's kept alive by the Badgers. Feeder again, the roll, turn back. Another in-system chance, tapped out of the middle, and still perfect is Summers. How long can this go?
There, it looks like Summers could have almost got that lift call like Crawford.
And the Eagles back behind the line for Wisconsin. 15-10 they lead. This is Wagner, and it's somehow covered there by Randorf. Wagner goes off speed this time. Robinson is rejected, and there is Summers again for her.
Yeah, a little miscommunication there to set up Charlie Verbinger on that set. She sets it a little off, and Devin Robinson gets put right. Great anticipation there by Northwestern to get another point to try to get back in this game.
And an ace here from Summers, who has just picked up number 3.
Joy Gallus, the Iowa libero with the serve, and a beautiful play right there by Sophia Summers, putting that one right into the donut on Iowa's side of the floor. Here's Sophia Summers for Northwestern, and a shank from the normally reliable Joy Gallus, an ace.
Like to see if she goes right back at her again.
Summers had 3 aces in Northwestern's match on Sunday to Wisconsin. They were the first 3 of her season, and she's got 2 already in the first set now.
Those are passes that she would typically nail, and I suspect if this ball goes for Northwestern's defense without a body hitting the floor going for it, she followed that one all the way to the line.
Rousseau off the tape, and a great pass by Gallus. Lombardi to Urquhart, and the mighty block for Northwestern. Randolph and Summers shut that down. Impressive response for Northwestern on an 11-3 run, getting it done in the middle.
But a lot of the times, those are going to be aces as well.
Good serve, Rylan Reed. Gallus offers up a free ball to Northwestern. Rousseau feeds Summers. Point, Northwestern.
From both of the grad students there, Rousseau to Summers, Summers does a great job, which is really important to do against a pretty disciplined Iowa block.
Wagner's first kill of the match. That was off the rather low-hanging video board here inside Welsh Ryan Arena. And a very impressive solo block by Sophia Summers, reading the move by Iowa setter Jenna Meitzler. 5 ties already in the second set, and Sophia Summers, went from nothing to something. 6 aces in her last 2 matches.
She's doing a really good job with, so when she reaches high, that ball has such a good angle going down at the serve receivers.
Oh my goodness, her 4th ace of the match.
This is a rotation. If I'm Iowa, try to get out of it as quickly as possible.
And she can do it all, Elena.
You said it, she really can do it all, and she'll step up and do whatever this team needs her to do. A really selfless player.
It has been a sluggish start on the road for Iowa. They did not win a Big Ten conference game last season. That's a point for Lily Wagner and Northwestern off the Iowa block. Rousseau calls for it. Amaral passes over to Deary. She's denied. Summers and Rousseau.
The graduate students teaming up there for Northwestern, putting up a great block. You see Summers.
You're playing for momentum at this point if you're Iowa.
Absolutely.
Great play by Gallus. Randorf, a roll shot. Gallus, the bump pass up to Urquhart. She's stopped. And with an exclamation point, Northwestern takes the second set, 25-13.
That ball.
Summers puts it away.
And she has a really good connection with her setter, Alexa Rousseau.
But as we mentioned, she's in a bit of a hybrid role this season. They're asking her to be, at times, offensive as a pin hitter. That one much more what we're used to seeing Alexa Rousseau do.
And Dominique Fils puts it away.
Summers hammers it down.
Such a quick connection that Summers is able to get up there and swing.
Home cooking has been a long time coming for the Cats. And Sophia Summers puts away another ace. That's number 5 for Summers.
Right, powerful serve, an overpass coming. Summers just sends it away. Olsen lining up to serve. Bruins by 1. Rousseau, quick ball for Summers. And if there's one player on Northwestern squad that knows UCLA well, Wagner's had a tough day at the office when she's taken her swings. Here she is in the back row. Summers forcing it down.
If you're Northwestern, you can't afford any more, especially if you're now down 3.
Both teams have tallied 10 attacking errors as Reed tips that one over. Free ball from the Bruins. What can Northwestern do here? Summers takes the swing, but got tipped up by Dotson. The dump attempt from Pack, she gets denied.
Pack needed probably wait just a hair longer on that one.
Weird for Summers. Here she is from the service line, and there's another ace. To think Summers hadn't picked up many in her career.
Just in that second set alone, if we're in for anything in this third set that we've seen so far.
Great dig from Dewick. Northwestern returns the favor. Rousseau has good reflexes. Here's Leverett. Had time underneath it and a good dig from Navarrete. Who else wants one? Block. Good dump from Pack. Northwestern has to reel. Here's Wagner on the far side. Olsen keeps it up. Leverett gets sent back. The block works for Northwestern.
10 in blocks per set, right around average, but making big impact plays. It's just such a good sign of life for this defense.
First season in Minnesota, a Minnesota native as well, an Oregon transfer. Northwestern out of sorts here and a big opportunity for this Minnesota offense. They go right back to the slide in minute 2. Second contact not there, and Northwestern able to take care of it.
Big Ten Conference because of her blocking prowess.
Entering tonight, Meredith, 40 blocks in the last 4 matches. I can't even wrap my mind around how good that is. McKenna Looker is denied herself, and Northwestern with an answer. Up the middle, it is Summers just that quickly off that serve from Schaffnester.
Pass. Alexa Russo barely has to move, and
they are both 5th in their respective program histories in assists. Here's Rousseau, she sets the middle. Sophia Summers puts that one down, point Northwestern.
When teams do this, but getting your middles established early is so important. That connection between Russo and Summers.
Bringing the Sunday scaries to Northwestern, Hayworth and Tatum. The serve there from Sade Ilawole, who was one of the backup setters who filled in for Cameron Hayworth and lost to Wisconsin. National champion, 4-time NCAA beach champion, a 2-time first-team All-American.
Caught Hayworth not ready on defense.
Rousseau with a float serve. And that's down for a Northwestern point.
Really good job from Summers here, reading and jumping over to seal that inside of the court from Sell.
Puts it in play. She serves Gary. Alonso Corsellis blocked. Sophia Summers in the middle and Catherine Randorf at the pin.
The service line, a great serve from Reed that forces Indiana out of system and allows.
She has 9 games with double-digit kills this season. She is 1 away from a 10-kill night tonight. But Northwestern scrappy.
But it's also really high reward with the ace numbers we see from it.
Maple has to send a free ball over. Summers puts it in the donut, point Northwestern.
Ball looked just a little bit too high from her, so she's able to tap it.
Yeah, Collier, one of the best, arguably one of the best players right now, top 15 in kills and kills per set. And she gets Oregon scoring tonight started. There's a nice play right there by Mackenzie Morris, and Oregon able to keep it over, but Northwestern, the block up front. He's in 26 service aces so far in the year. She rips one across. Colby Neal over the middle, and it's off the chest of right. Mackenzie Morris had to go digging for that one. Obete, and then Morris is able to send it over and keep the point alive for Oregon. And the block up front. Ducks hitting 303 right now. They're looking to close out this first set. Swinging away, coming home, and Summers is able to put that one in a good spot right in front of Mackenzie Morris. Get to that one.
Yeah, and it looks like she was able to kind of find a little bit of a gap between Morris and Klein there, and she knows that Klein.
Sophia Summers across. Noah Bete trying to pop that one up, but instead that one fell to the ground. Collier ripping across. It's a deep serve. Now up to Sophia Summers, and Summers didn't have to go high up for that one.
And Isabel Patterson serving for the Ducks shows that Matt Ulmer just has that faith in her again to do really one job, and that's to serve and play a little bit of defense.
Hassan going swinging through that one, but Patterson goes to her knees and keeps it alive. Now Summers off the second attack, and this time she's able to find the campfire zone for the Cats. Receive well. Northwestern just able to come back right there with the uppercut.
And this set isn't even over yet, and saw that Northwestern attacker was going up with that tip formation. She would have been perfectly able to take that.
Klein has to bump set it to Olabete, who received it, but Hassan ready for it in the backcourt. And now Summers going up with it, and Patterson again, this time couldn't get to it. A lot more playing time. She's only played in 4 matches coming up to this one, most recently against Minnesota. She's only recorded 2.
Twice in a row in her direction, knowing that they can do that.
Collier didn't have to go jump for that one. Now Russo tipped up. Nice shot by Klein to recognize and help out Ofebu. Obete now up. Ofebu looking to go up for it, but Summers and Reed on the left side. The attack so well for Oregon. Feels like whether they're swinging for it or just trying to dink it over, the Wild, they're not out of it. Klein has to bump set it. Mimi Collier has to go chasing for that one. It's blocked up by Summers, but it's Sophia Summers and Alexa Russo role as the serve specialist for Oregon in this one. Gamache goes across. On the left side to Reed. Klein trying to go over, but Northwestern was ready for that one hard, but that time Summers on the attack, or excuse me, the block was ready for it.
And when the rare
Catherine Randorf off the block. Wilson feeds Haney up the middle, but there's Summers with the stuff. And she had no problem beating the Wildcat block there. Summers on the tip. Point Cats. And she averages 2.6 kills per set. Came into this match with only 7 aces, so beating the odds in this one. Northwestern with a nice play out of the timeout.
Now that would be 2 kills for Sophia Summers off 2 attempts.
She had a triple-double earlier this season with 25 assists, 17 kills, 15 digs. She can block too, and Sophia Summers takes home an ace. Oregon won the first set down in Eugene 25-15. Northwestern took the second 25-22. So these Wildcats know how to bounce back after a brutal first set. A Northwestern block. Randorf and Summers are there. A dominant third set. Lauren Bays serves. Bays with the pancake. Another great save. Summers with the dunk.
Sophia Summers took that opportunity to steal that point away from Northwestern.
Perfectly, and was able to put a ton of power on that ball. That's the type of attack Northwestern needs right now.
Peach. Well dug out by Navarrete. Reed's blocked. Sent back over somehow by Summers. And Yanwu tries to find right, and Summers puts it over again. Famuina pushes through the block. No touch. Trojans down 3. Tuaninga at the service line. So much on it. It whizzes by in the blink of an eye. Somehow muscled over by Batenhorst. Summers puts it away. Side.
Now this is fast and furious action in this second set. Teams diving across the floor, working for every point. Who's out a system less?
Right bump sets for Hazan. Good reaction by Tuaninga. Joust won by the Cats, and they win the point. Schools going up against each other. You figure someone's going to use their head at some point.
Perhaps not in that manner, though.
Quick kill. Kept up somehow by Tuaninga. Excuse me, what a pancake. Summers again, this time got it down.
8-3 in the second. So far, a much better start. But the issue in that second set wasn't the start, it was the finish.
Sent over by Ford after it rattles around several bodies. Summers right back to work.
Go up way too early or way too late.
Right, with almost a knuckleball type of a serve. And there's Summers with the solo block.
That makes it 12 blocks in her last 4 matches.
Had her homecoming.
You know, players do get to go back home.
Summers trying to work around a quick slide. Good read by Rylan Reed.
Things ahead. They want to make it back to the NCAA tournament for a 3rd straight year.
Here is Reed with an interesting tip over. Batenhorst returns the favor, and they go to Reed again. Tuaninga. Why not go back to Batenhorst, but Sophia Summers on the block.
Expecting this where it was, the ball just hung up in the air a little weird, maybe too much.
Saw Alexa Rousseau's face in that replay. She couldn't believe how much smoke Rylan Reed was able to put under that swing. There's a tip from Summers. Couldn't find its way over the net by Tuaninga.
Carter rotates in. Lauren Carter, the second setter in this modified 6-2 Northwestern plays. Swing through the middle, solo block by Summers. Nothing doing for Zora Hardison.
At the net.
Well, the story's been told, but Sophia Summers, they found her at a coffee shop, was done with her career. She's She's been so impressive over the course of her Rutgers career. Just 7 kills away from reaching the top 10 all-time in program history in kills. That's including both eras of volleyball. Lee to serve again. Reed for Carter. Goes for Summers instead. Another senior delivers it for the Wildcats. Sophia Summers hoping to continue to pile on the pressure with Dierstad. Goes at Summers. Gets it back, and Summers can't find the floor. What a save from Rutgers. Another try, and this time the Washington transfer delivers.
Departure if Northwestern wants to win this game.
Ariella Maya enters. Inconsistent at times during her Northwestern career, but when she's been on, she has really been on. Excellent save for the Wildcats, but another chance for Rutgers here. Kinkilla is blocked. Summers combines.
See the snap of that losing streak in sight.
Carter through the middle, Summers. That's a run stopper. Bareilles serving long. Summers keeps her hand through it. A tough pass for Byzantine, got it. Now Kinkilla blocks back. Another chance for Rutgers. Kinkilla again, handled by Rousseau. Carter. Reed tools the block. The Wildcats have evened it, and Welsh Ryan erupts. The youth is shown through for the Scarlet Knights for sure. Here's Bareilles. Serving it Reed. Hazan. What a dig. That's incredible work by Dierstad. Summers this time. No covering that ball for Kenzie Dierstad. Sophia Summers. Made on sets that go across now. Summers delivers through the middle. Still in need of that run. They've cut into the lead little by little. They need a big swipe now. Allie Dutton, match point on her right hand. Handled by Hazan. Gets it back. Bousse Hazan can't find the kill. What a diving dig. Another chance for Rutgers to win it. No. Sophia Summers, the first Wildcat block of set number 4.
Digit kills joining Rylan Reed and Bousse Hazan.
Prolific blocker all season long.
Kulig really starting to come into her own, especially in Big Ten matches. Kulig once again, that time denied by the Wildcats.
Tied up, Northwestern got behind it, and Michigan State came out on top.
Western going quickly, Michigan State recovering. Now they go to Anderson. Anderson blocked up front. You'll see it trying to keep it alive. Preston continues to serve. Summers tries to get the kill and does just that. Northwest.
Whenever you have somebody who's capable of doing it right now.
And here's Reed once again. That one tipped the net, but still went over. Michigan State almost lost another one. Summers dug out though by Yosia. Staniszewska tries. Kept alive by the Wildcats. Yosia, that one just traveled over toward Northwestern side. Here's Yosia once again. How about Bishop getting it over? It's a wild set point in East Lansing. Wildcats another try. Yosia another touch. Staniszewska blocked up front. Summers was all over the place. So right serves. Here's Bishop. Staniszewska blocked up front. And then Staniszewska went to keep it alive, and that one just rolled off the fingertips.
Hear me when I say that. Middle passing, initiating.
The correct groove when it comes to their offense and comes to hitting, but they're still working, trying to find those adjustments. Staniszewska able to just send it over for Michigan State. Rousseau tries for the kill, won't go. Summers in the middle, continues to cut into the Spartan lead.
It's summertime.
So right serves for the Wildcats. Hold'em, first touch. Staniszewska near side, kept alive by the Wildcats. Reed tries one of her own. Now Bishop, once again, we see the play come through. But Northwestern keeps it alive. Staniszewska blocked up front.
You said that, Jack. I really am. That is something that has been used.
Brian, and that was Northwestern has shown flashes of putting Michigan State on their heels. They just haven't been able to stop the Spartans' scoring runs. And now they've started to find multiple domino effect pieces to get them into their own scoring runs.
Yeah, that's right. That was a tough look from Michigan.
And Moore with 14. Here's Kulig. Summers now tries one.
For Summers. If you're in the middle, you're looking for that.
The seniors take the floor for Michigan State. Rousseau. Now Bishop for Michigan State. Kelly's there. And that one will go towards Northwestern. Nice job. She saw a lot of the ball that time.
Seems like they are.
Wright drops it to Jacobs. Nice high back set. What a beautiful roof attack, Rylan Reed. Oh, what a nice quick one set. Trying to answer right back, able to do so with authority. So a postseason player, and that junior is going to be the future, or part of the future, for this Wildcat squad. And Vallette, that one just dropped right at her right knee. She was kind of already shifting her weight to the left, couldn't get back down in time with the right hand.
Something that you see all that often in women's volleyball, so you don't ever get a chance to practice it. So I love passing a good topspin serve. It's just not something you get to do every day.
That one stays in. Jacobs couldn't quite slide to her left in time.
On Northwestern, Randorf.
Michigan leads the all-time series between these two teams, 50-29. Tied at 8, so nice pickup out of that timeout for the visiting Wildcats. Oh, look at that pass. She almost handed it to her.
Oftentimes we like to see hitters like to just hit, but you got to mix it up a little bit. That was a fantastic tip.
Double block yet again. Rousseau looks for Hazan. Playable for Burke. Cochran. Just a free ball opportunity now, but out of system Michigan has been. And that time.
Actually drew the middle blocker and froze her. So we saw a one-on-one situation and a great set choice by Burke.
Answering back.
So that you're not chasing the ball out of bounds. But we do try to get our feet, I at least would try to get my feet back on the line. So you're following the ball to the side to try to make sure that you're able to know that it's out. That way you're there to play it if you need to.
Over the last 3 weeks, she has doubled her season total for digs and had double digits in kills 4 times.
On the Northwestern side, and a great use of the officiating crew and the challenge system.
Ambio tried to power it through, couldn't get enough behind it. Reed, back row, Cochran. Can they set up the Wolverine attack? Trailing by 2. Not going to happen there.
So Burke could set the middle or outside.
Down. In. Yes.
It is past your bedtime.
Oh,
though, so
it is.
Understand.
Once you get
almost
to my
an ace
age,
on Michigan's side.
that stays in. Northwestern answers back.